Hey, this is Mad Matt.
And Hard Coral.
And what we're going to talk to you about today is how to polish engine parts. You've seen under hoods of really nice cars where they got all kinds of shiny parts and you wonder how did they do that? Other than taking it to a chrome shop and having it chromed, this is a way you can do it for free. All it takes is time, sandpaper, and patience, and a little bit of polish at the end. So what you want to do first is get a few grits of sandpaper together. We've got 320 grit here. We've got 800 grit there. And then we've got 1,000 grit there. That's the final we're going to go with. Now if you want a more shiny desired effect and taking out more of the rough looking stuff, then even after you've gone through 320, 800, and 1,000, you can even go to 2,000, which will even get it to a more mirror-like finish. But I just took it to 1,000 grit, and when the sandpaper starts to look like this on the 1,000 grit, you put a little polish on there, and you use that to get the final shine, and then you wipe it off with a towel. So basically that's the overview of what we're going to do, and she's going to demonstrate on this one part of the intake manifold here.
Yeah,
so you just go in a circular motion or up and down, however you want. What you're trying to do is get the rough, see the little rough things you see in there? You're trying to go through
polish it off, yeah.
You're trying to get all that rough casting marks off and get it smooth. So you're going to rub that until the sandpaper looks like this. Your 320 will look just like this when you're done, all full of aluminum. And when that happens, then you can move to the 800 grit and the same deal. You keep rubbing on it till it starts getting, it's all full with aluminum, and then you move to your 1,000 grit until it's all shiny like shiny aluminum, then add a little polish and that finishes it off. So we're going to let her polish for a while, polish this intake manifold, and what we're going to be doing here, she's going to keep polishing till we get all these rough edges off. All these little casting marks and imperfections.
And
so
break. I'm just kidding.
We'll be right back with you for the next grit. Alright, as you can see right now, we've used the 320 and we're ready to move on to the 800 grit. See how a lot of the rough edges are already gone. So now we're going to move to 800 and bring it even closer to that shine we're all going for. So after she does this for a little bit, we're going to break until the next grit, which is the 1,000 grit, will be coming next, and that's where we're going to finish it off. Alright, we're now on the 1,000 grit sandpaper, and she's just started. So this is the final grit, and what you do is you just keep rubbing on the intake manifold with this 1,000 grit until you almost have a mirror-like shine. And once you get to that point where the sandpaper starts to look shiny, such as this, then you add just a little bit, I mean a real small bit of some metal polish.
Are we doing that now?
Let's see, let's take a look at the sandpaper. Okay, we're there. Alright, I'll show you how much polish to put on.
I found a rag or
No. I'll just put a little bit here. Just rub it in. You can rub it in with the sand. Now rub it in with the sandpaper.
This one, right?
Yeah, just start going circular motions. And this
wax
sandpaper...
on, wax off.
Well, it's just going to be wax on.
Oh,
so
sorry,
you're going to just keep going in circular motions until you buff it out. Until you'll start seeing that shine just climb out of there from the sandpaper alone. So just keep circling and circling and circling. And if we want to accelerate this a little bit just for the video purposes, I can do this to dry it off a little bit. Stop for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now keep going. Now you should start to see the shine come out. See how it's starting to shine? Keep going just like that. See how the shine's starting to come out? Go a little faster and a little harder to basically get this, since we're kind of on time right now.
We totally are.
And look at that. See, it's starting to come out. And we kind of did this quickly. I mean, what you want to do is when you do something like this is take your time, turn on some music so you get some rhythm going. If you like beer, have a beer. Have a beer, you know. Just take your time, and before long you'll have like a mirrored-like manifold. Almost like a mirror, almost like you paid someone to chrome it. See how the shine's starting to come out now? How's your sandpaper looking? Turn it over? Yep, we're almost to the shine. Keep going. See, we're almost there. But remember, the more time you take on this, the better the product looks. We're
Yep.
just doing this quick to demonstrate how to do this, but I mean, if you sit down and just relax and do this,
Take your time.
and then, just since we're, look at that, see?
Wow,
This
that
is-
is
it can-
pretty awesome.
it can
Let me
look
look at
mu-
the comparison. That's pretty
You can
good.
see every little blemish when you start to polish, so if you're not happy with the results, you can always go back to the 320
Yep.
to get all those little, imperfections out, and then back to the 800, then back to the 1000, then to the polish. So just because you're not happy with the result, you can go back to the other two grits and
Wanna turn this
work
around?
with it. So now I'm going to show you what I did yesterday on this intake manifold. Turn the manifold around gently and easy. There we go, nice and easy. And there's what I did the other day.
Wow.
So that's how it looks when you're done.
pretty
It just
awesome.
takes a long time to show you, so I just showed you one spot. So here you have it. This is how you do it. So
Wear gloves. You don't want this to happen to you.
unless you want to have nice shiny aluminum fingers. you
Maybe
know.
like that guy from the movie. What is it? I don't know. Kind of a dinosaur.
I don't
Fantastic
know.
Four.
It looked like the liquid metal dude on Terminator, just
Oh,
for hands.
yeah.
Terminator hands. Anyway. Anyway, that's it for now, and hope you learned something. Thanks for watching Budget Boosting. If you like us on Facebook, like our YouTube page, budgetboosting.com. Check it out. And remember our window stickers. They're
Always
not-
make your car look good.
Yeah, exactly. Every little bit helps. And remember, knowledge is power.
It's horsepower.
Okay, not all pod filters are created equal. Okay? You got this kind of a so-called pod filter, which is a K&N air filter, and this air filter is designed to go in a Dodge Neon, a very small engine, a 2-liter 4-cylinder. So yes, it's appropriately sized. And see some of these other air cleaners,